representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas.
Coming up, we have a good one for you.
Between the San Francisco 49ers
and the Las Vegas Raiders.
On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the 49ers. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Line up the design keeper. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They're going play action. It's Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So first down from the 41.
On the play. That's another Las Vegas.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Nolan finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one finds Thornton, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 18-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18, Jeanette. Gravity Lions, 18, Rumble, 18.
He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19, Sergeant, let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Blue check. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Okay, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hut. Black, 90, ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
Raiders first down.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Come on, set.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas.
Here we go.
Setting up to throw. Finds Genty underneath. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Check, pink.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Set, ready. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has some room to work. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score in his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first winning. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
49ers
3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. 1st and 10, looking to throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Raiders' 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Cowboy 80. Come 19. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, hut. 40. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Tackle made by Kobe Turner. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And then pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Give up the guts. It's Genty. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Let's go. Back to 60. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The 49ers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10.
Ready, set.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, set. 70, Timberwolves.
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still second down.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the check.
Offense to the line for second down.
Come back to Cowboy 80.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Go! Deputy Lions! Go!
From the gun, Johnson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Ready!
From the red zone now. Throws caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up.
Let's go. Ready.
And off to Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to Genty. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going left. Coming left is Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out Ty Zettner to send it away on 4th down. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming out 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. The 49ers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Looking in the air here. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 17.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning from the 18-yard line. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Crack on, lady. Ready.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Give him 9 on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Pass play now. Get this one to Brooks. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's go now. 19. Ready.
First down, play action. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Second and 6 coming up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Pass play coming here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Ready, set.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Ready. 8 to the 19. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's a cut for the first. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Ready. Go.
Here's a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced.